Now it is time for you to work out how you will achieve your goals. You need to create a plan that includes the actions you need to take on a daily basis. By taking daily action, you will confirm to your subconscious that you are a winner, and this is essential for the formation of your winning mindset. Trying to achieve a goal without a plan is useless. Your plan is your roadmap to success. When you first create your plan, you will not get it perfectly right. This is fine, just make adjustments as you go along. Today we are lucky to have information at our fingertips on the internet. Use this to your advantage. Whatever you want to achieve, there will be someone who has done this already and shared their experiences online. So take a look at what they did and whether this is a good fit for you. An effective planning technique: you can create an excellent plan to achieve your goals by asking yourself the right questions. So you need to go somewhere quiet with a pen and paper or your journal and ask yourself how you are going to achieve each of your goals. Take as long as you need to do this. Usually you will spend at least 20 minutes on this exercise. So if you want to make $100,000 in a year, ask yourself, how can I make $100,000 in a year? Write down all of the ideas that come to mind. When you ask a question like this, your subconscious will respond. It has to respond to any internal questions that you ask. Asking yourself questions is extremely powerful. Keep going with this until you really cannot come up with any more ideas. Once you have a list for your plan, you can add to it later. Each night before you sleep, ask yourself the same question. Your subconscious will work for you while you are sleeping, and it is likely that you will wake up with more ideas. If you have an idea in the middle of the night, then have a pen and paper handy so that you can write it down and then go back to sleep. It doesn't matter if the ideas sound crazy, just write them down. People with winning mindsets use this technique all of the time. Break your plan down into daily tasks. Once you have the ideas for your high-level plan, then the next step is to break this down into things that you can do each day to move you closer to your goal. When you take daily action towards your goal, you make a statement to your subconscious mind that you are really serious about making this happen. In turn, your subconscious will do everything that it can to help you. If you were only to take action every few days, then your subconscious would not believe that you are serious and provide no assistance to you at all. It is essential that you have your subconscious mind on your side at all times. So for example, one of your tasks for the first day could be to look at the different ways that you can make $100,000 in the next year. This could be to get a higher paying job or even a second job. Or it could be to create a side hustle like an online business to make the additional money that you need. It is essential that you take action right away. Write a list of your daily tasks each day and cross them off when you have achieved them. As time goes on, your subconscious will change and your winning mindset will take hold. Try not to miss taking action on any day if you can. If you have something on your to-do list that you were unable to complete, then don't beat yourself up over this. Just transfer it to your task list for the next day and get it done then. When you do complete all of your daily tasks, then give yourself a congratulatory pat on the back. Be accountable. If you work a job, then you have a boss to be accountable to. With a business, it is all about being accountable to the customers. When you are working on your goals to achieve what you want in your life, then you are accountable to nobody. You can change this. Some people need others to be accountable to, and others don't. If you are a true self-starter, then you probably do not need anyone. But if this is your first time setting goals and seriously wanting to develop a winning mindset, then it is a good idea for you to have some accountability. If you want someone to push you and motivate you, then think about your circle of family and friends. Is there anyone in this group that will really tell you how it is and kick you in the rear if you are falling behind with your tasks? The last thing you want to do is to choose someone that will sympathize with you and say things like, "Never mind, there is always tomorrow." You need someone who will truly hold you accountable. If you are struggling to find someone, then there are websites where you can declare your goals and the community will push you hard to achieve them. Imagine this scenario. You are still working at your full-time job and you have had a stressful day. You return home and there are your daily tasks waiting for you. So what do? Take the evening off? If you are not accountable to anyone, then you can easily procrastinate because only you will know about it. If you have to explain your lack of activity to someone that you know will give you a hard time, then this can be the extra push that you need to overcome the tiredness and tackle your tasks. You know which option is better, don't you? Don't share your goals with everyone. We do not recommend that you share your goals with everyone you know. Our reason for this is because without exception, everyone has negative people within their circle of family and friends. If you are currently earning $30,000 a year and so are most of your friends, and you then suddenly announce that you will be earning $100,000 or more from the next year onwards, then this will shock people and probably make them jealous. They will find all kinds of ways to try and talk you out of this. You will hear things like, "You will never do it," and "You haven't got what it takes." If you have a strong winning mindset and mental toughness, which we will discuss in a later chapter, then you can just let these kinds of comments bounce off you and carry on regardless. But you are not at this point yet, and this kind of negativity can be devastating to your progress. Sometimes people really close to you, such as your parents or siblings, may tell you that you are wasting your time. Some may even laugh at you. So our advice is to keep everything to yourself until you have developed the mental toughness to deal with this. In the next chapter we will discuss how you can control your thoughts to develop your winning mindset. To develop a winning mindset, you must control the thoughts in your head. This is not easy to do, but by consistently using the techniques in this chapter you can certainly do it. Controlling your thoughts will change your outlook from negative to positive. This is a giant step in the process of developing a winning mindset. Reprogram your subconscious mind. All of the thoughts that you have had in your life so far are responsible for where you are today. Whatever you have or don't have in your life right now is down to your previous thoughts. If you don't have what you want in your life right now, it is because you experienced the wrong thoughts. It is all down to you. Not only do you need to change your thought process, but you need to control the thoughts that swirl around in your head as well. Successful people with winning mindsets do this all of the time. We want to warn you now that the techniques we are going to reveal to you do work well, but they are not miracles. You will need to practice them every day to get the best results. When you have a winning mindset, this is second nature. Everyone experiences thoughts in their head every day. Sometimes this is called self-talk or your inner critic. It is all the same thing. This self-talk is in your conscious mind and is very powerful because it will create new beliefs in your subconscious mind or strengthen existing beliefs. If you do not control your thoughts properly, then your subconscious mind can work against you and stop you achieving your goals. So how do you stop this? It is a simple matter of controlling what goes into your subconscious mind and what stays out. You are in control. Always remember that you are in control of your thoughts. Nobody else controls your thoughts. What people say can influence your thoughts, but ultimately the way that you process this information is down to you. We all have negative thoughts every day. Even people with winning mindsets experience negative thoughts. If you let them, these negative thoughts will totally destroy your dreams and will prevent you from developing a winning mindset and achieving your goals. So what can you do about this? The answer is to neutralize your negative thoughts with positive ones. Yes, it is that simple. The practice is more difficult, of course. But the effort and persistence will pay off for you, and you will be able to change your mindset from negative to positive. Negative people always end up with things that they don't want in their life. Positive people are far more likely to get what they want. So which one do you want to be? Most people are somewhere in the middle of being negative and positive. Use the techniques in this guide to swing over to the positive side. The reason that negative people get things that they don't want is because of the law of attraction. This is a powerful life law that provides people with what they focus on. Negative people focus on bad things, so they get bad things in return. People with a positive winning mindset focus on good things and get good things in return. How to get rid of negativity? It is time for you to be selfish if you truly want to develop a winning mindset. All of us have people in our circle of family and friends that are negative. These people spend as much time as they can complaining about everything. It is always someone else's fault, of course. Each time that you are in the company of these people, their negativity will have an impact on you. Until you have developed your winning mindset and have the mental toughness to go with it, you need a way to deal with the negativity of others. It is ridiculous for us to suggest that you never meet with these people ever again. Some of them will be loved family members and friends that you have had for years. But we do recommend that you cut down the amount of time that you spend with them. When you are in their company and they start to question what you are doing, then you need to handle this correctly if they make negative comments and criticisms. So if anyone says to you, "You will never be able to do that," immediately neutralize this by thinking, "I can do anything." The other good way to deal with the negativity of others is to just treat what they say as their opinion. Everyone has opinions and some people love trying to force these on you. So when you hear something negative, just think to yourself, this is just their opinion and they are not right. Not all criticism is bad, of course. If someone that you respect tries to give you constructive criticism about the way that you are doing something, then always be prepared to listen. When you believe the criticism to be unjustified, then just think, this is just their opinion and they are not right. But if there is something valuable to you in the criticism, then thank the person for pointing it out. As an example, you may have decided to hire a mentor to help you achieve a goal. This person has done what you are trying to achieve, so you need to listen to what they tell you. It is your choice whether you accept their advice or not. Another thing that we strongly recommend that you avoid is spending hours on social media. There are a ton of negative messages out there in the social space. You may think that you can handle it, but in the beginning this can be really tough for you. We are not saying never use social media, but just cut down the time that you spend on it. What about the news on TV? Some people just cannot miss the news and are happy to soak up all of the negativity that it brings. Our advice is to stop watching the news, especially first thing in the morning. Don't start your day off with lots of negative messages surrounding you. Controlling your own thoughts. If you receive a negative comment from another person, then you are less likely to believe this and internalize it than if it is a negative thought that just pops up in your head. This is because you trust yourself more than you do anyone else. So if you suddenly think, "I cannot do this," it is going to have much more of an impact than someone else telling you the same thing. What you need to do here is act on this negative thought immediately by thinking, "I can do anything and I will figure this out," or something similar. You do not want the negative thought, "I can't do this," entering and embedding itself in your subconscious mind. If you don't neutralize thoughts like this, then your subconscious will start believing that you can't do a lot of things, which will have devastating consequences for you. Break those existing neural connections by neutralizing negative thoughts. Did you ever wonder why some negative thoughts just seem to dominate you? This happens to everyone, and the reason is that you are focusing on the problem rather than the solution. If you are having some financial problems and you don't have enough money for the rent, then focusing on this problem will sap your energy and make you weak. The answer to this is to focus on a solution. Ask yourself, what are the best ways for me to find the money to pay the rent? Your subconscious will help you by providing some ideas. When you do this, you will free yourself from the negative spiral that you are in. You will have more energy to tackle the problem and come up with the right solution. Use your past as a reference, and that's all. People that have winning mindsets use their past as a useful reference and nothing else. They never dwell on the mistakes that they made in the past, and you need to do the same. Far too many people dwell in the past and let this rule their future. Just because you failed at something in the past doesn't mean that you will always fail at it in the future. We have all failed before, and the trick is to learn from the mistakes you make and move on. Don't let your past prevent you from succeeding today and in the future. If you let your past control your future, you send the wrong message to your subconscious mind. It strengthens the belief that you tried it once and failed, and therefore you will always fail at it. Do you have a habit of giving up on new things easily? If you do, this is because you have always done this. You are letting your past influence your future. So how can you leave your past behind? Again, it is all about controlling your thoughts. When you are going to start something new and a thought comes into your head like, "I will not stick at this for long," then neutralize this immediately with something like, "It doesn't matter that I gave up on things easily before, now I will see them through." It is going to take persistent effort to make this work for you. There is no magic spell or overnight fix to control your thoughts. After a fairly short time of neutralizing your negative thoughts, you will find that you have a much more positive outlook on life. This is the first sign that you are taking control of your thoughts. Take advantage of positive affirmations. Using positive affirmations each day will help you to develop a winning mindset fast. It is a great method for making the transition from negative thinking to positive thinking. Even people with winning mindsets have self-doubts and think negatively about themselves at times. But in an instant they can snap out of this state and get back on the positive trail. So what we recommend you do is spend some time thinking about your weaknesses. This may sound negative, but please bear with us here. Write down those weaknesses and then write a positive affirmation around each one of them. If you believe that one of your weaknesses is to give up on new things too easily, then you can create a positive affirmation that says, "I never give up and always see things through until the end." Or maybe you are easily distracted, so an affirmation could be, "I am laser focused on getting what I want and I will not let any distractions get in my way." Create your list of positive affirmations and then use them at least twice a day. Read them out loud when you get up and again before you go to sleep at night. Over time, this will make a massive impact on your positivity and you will develop the power to do anything that you want. In the next chapter, we will discuss the traits of a winning mindset that you need to develop to grow your mental toughness. People with winning mindsets have a number of traits in common and you need to develop these traits as well. It is not easy to cultivate a winning mindset and you are going to face a number of challenges along the way. With the right mental toughness, you will easily bounce back from any setbacks and achieve your goals. There are going to be times when you are faced with problems that you don't know how to solve and this can overwhelm you. Then there will be times when you are tired and do not have the energy to get your tasks done. Everyone has these problems, so how do people with winning mindsets overcome these issues and keep moving forward? The answer is that they have a mental toughness that sees them through the difficult times. We call this an iron resolve, which means that whatever situation they are in, they will get through it and keep going. When you have a winning mindset, you will not use escapism tactics such as watching junk on TV or spending hours on social media. If an issue starts to overwhelm you, then you will quickly snap out of this state and look for an answer. Use the law of inertia. What is the law of inertia? The best way to explain it is that it is difficult to change at the beginning, but once you have worked on that change for a while, there will be a great force to keep going with it. This is because you change the neural connections in your brain. In order to make this work for you, it is important that you push yourself to do something even when you do not feel like doing it. You are going to have bad days where you just don't want to work on your tasks. The best way to get out of this state is to push through it. When you do this, you will confirm to your subconscious mind that you are a winner. Winning mindset traits. There are 6 traits that all people with a winning mindset have. 1. Start. 2. Prioritize. 3. Focus. 4. Persistence. 5. Review. 6. Organization. Let's take a look at each of these in turn. Start. People with winning mindsets always start. And that means start right now. Don't wait around for anyone or anything. The time to start is right now. When you start, you will utilize the power of inertia. Writing a book starts with the first few words. So just make a start and keep going. But what if you can't make a start right now? What if the thing that you want to do is just too difficult for you? Never believe that anything is too difficult for you. Just make a start on it. Most things are nowhere near as difficult as they seem at first. Break a large task down into smaller components and make a start. If you have too many things on your daily to-do list and don't know where to start, then this can overwhelm you and it can lead you to starting nothing. So in this situation, you need to develop the second trait, which is to prioritize. Okay, so you have 7 tasks that you want to complete today. Which one do you start with? We recommend that you start with that task that will nag at you all day if you don't do it. Maybe this is paying a bill or responding to an important email. For some reason you have been putting this off and now the pressure is really on. You do not want to have this kind of pressure in your life, so just do this thing first. You will feel so much better afterwards and empowered to get the other tasks done. If something is stressing you out, then it will be hard to concentrate on your other tasks. The next priority is to choose the easiest task on your list. This may be contrary to what you have learned before. A lot of guides will tell you to tackle the most difficult thing first, but we do not agree with this. By tackling something easy, you build momentum to move on and use the law of inertia to your advantage. This does not mean that you should procrastinate over difficult tasks, of course. You need to complete these as well. It's just a lot easier to tackle the more difficult tasks when you have the momentum from already completing easier tasks. So after completing a task that is going to stress you out if you don't complete it, and completing the easiest task on your list for momentum, you need to take a look at the remaining tasks and prioritize them in order of importance. Then complete each one in order. Focus. The ability to concentrate fully on what you are doing until it is complete is one of the most powerful tools in a winning mindset, and it will build your mental toughness. It is tougher now to focus on things than it ever was before because today's world is full of distractions. Make sure that you avoid obvious distractions. Don't try to work on your tasks with the TV blaring in the background. Similarly, it will be really tough for you to complete your tasks in a room full of people that are talking. You know the things that are going to distract you, so avoid them. It is almost impossible not to be distracted all of the time. When this happens, you need to refocus on what you were doing again. If you are the type of person that has a wandering mind, then keep refocusing until it becomes second nature. Persistence. This is another great winning mindset trait that you simply must develop. Persistence wins wars, wins gold medals at the Olympics, creates multi-billion-dollar companies, and finds cures for diseases. It is the total opposite of giving up. When you give up on something, no matter how small, your subconscious receives the wrong signals, and this will make you more likely to give up again in the future because you strengthen this neural connection. Why do people give up? One of the most common reasons is fear of failure. Do you think that people with winning mindsets didn't make mistakes and feel like giving up at some point? Of course they did, but they didn't give up because they were persistent. They learned from their failures and they moved forward. If you are in a situation where you feel like giving up, then get out your why statement and read it. This will light a fire under you and give you the motivation to keep on going. Stand up and move your body. Punch the air and say out loud, "Come on," to give yourself renewed energy. Keep working on your persistence. It is a very valuable mental toughness trait to have. You will never develop a winning mindset if you keep giving up. Persistent people always win the day. Review. It is very important to review what you are doing regularly to see if you are on the right track. If you don't do this, then you can spend a lot of time and energy moving in the wrong direction. Let's say that one of your goals is to lose weight. One way to review this is to step on the scales regularly. But there is more to it than that. Does your new regime make you hungry and tired? Are you feeling healthier through what you are doing, or more unhealthy? When you review the things that you are doing, it will tell you what is working and what isn't. You can do more of what is working and take a different approach with the things that are not working out as you expected. Organization. If you are disorganized in your life, then this will present you with a number of challenges that you can easily avoid. Imagine needing something to complete a task and not having a clue where it is. This can be a computer file or a physical document, for example. You have to find it, and this will stress you out and waste your valuable time. There is no magic wand to wave for better organization. It is just something that you have to do. Just practice being more organized with your computer and important documents at your home and office. In the next chapter, we will discuss the importance of a daily routine to develop your winning mindset. The best way to develop your winning mindset is to establish a daily routine to support this. This involves taking consistent action each day and sending the strongest signals to your subconscious mind. Consistent daily action will create new neural connections in your brain, and you will strengthen them each time you act. Get a good start to each day. Always start each day off in the right way. Read your why statement, read your goals, read your positive affirmations, visualize that you already have what you really want, plan your day and start working on one task. All of these things will help to send the right signals to your subconscious mind. They will also help to develop your winning mindset traits and mental toughness, especially persistence. Start and maintain a journal. If you don't have a journal, then we highly recommend that you start to use one right now. You can record your why statement and goals in the journal as well as your positive affirmations. It is also a good idea to record your daily tasks in your journal. Make a note of your feelings as you continue your journey. Each day make an entry in your journal about what you have done and how you feel. Note any obstacles that you had to overcome. After you have made a few journal entries, you can reflect back on how far you have come. This is great for extra motivation. If you are feeling down for any reason, then get out your journal and recall what you have achieved so far. Learn something new each day. Be committed to life learning. Learning does not end when you leave school. This is just the beginning. Make a commitment to learn at least one new thing each day. It doesn't matter how small this is. Keep building on your knowledge all of the time. End the day right before you retire at night. We recommend that you do the following: read your why statement, read your goals, read your positive affirmations, visualize that you already have what you really want, plan for the next day. Again, you are sending the strongest signals to your subconscious mind. You will sleep soundly knowing that you have planned out the next day. Handling an activity. There are going to be times when you just cannot complete your daily actions, or even start them because something happens in your life to prevent this. This could be a tragedy like a death in the family or some other kind of emergency. Whenever you miss a day for whatever reason, don't beat yourself up over it. On these inactive days, find a few minutes on your own when you can think about your actions and your goals. Do this in the bathroom if you have to. Carry a piece of paper and a pen with you and then write a mini plan on how you will recover from this inactivity. You may need to reprioritize the actions so that the next day you tackle the really important ones first. The important thing is that you think about your goal and your actions. You need to keep telling your subconscious mind that you are a winner. This really works and will only take a few minutes. In the final chapter, we will discuss the best practices to develop a winning mindset. Here are the best practices that we highly recommend that you follow to develop your winning mindset. By following these best practices, you will give yourself the maximum chance of developing a winning mindset in the shortest possible time. 1. Understand how your brain works. When you understand how your brain works, you will be able to see that you can make changes to the neural connections that exist at present. You can change those connections and also create new ones that will help you to develop your winning mindset. It is essential that you believe this is possible. 2. Use your subconscious mind to your advantage. Your subconscious mind is all-powerful and is the key to developing a winning mindset. Over the years, you have programmed your subconscious mind, which has resulted in the life you have today. You need to train your subconscious to believe that you are a winner by using the right techniques and taking consistent action. 3. Decide what you want. People with winning mindsets know what they want. Take the time out to determine what things you really want from your life and then prioritize them by assessing if you really want them. Ask yourself questions to identify what you really want from your life. 4. Why statement and goals. Create a why statement which contains the real reason why you want to achieve something. Ask yourself how you will feel when you have achieved this. Read your why statement each day for inspiration and motivation. Set inspiring goals using the SMART goal setting process. 5. Create plans. You need to create plans for achieving your goals that you can break down into daily tasks. A plan is essential as it plots your journey for success. Your plan will never be perfect and you can adjust it as you move forward. People with winning mindsets always have a plan. 6. Control your thoughts. You must control your thoughts to develop a winning mindset. Neutralize any negative thoughts with positive ones. When you use the right thought control techniques, you will reprogram your subconscious mind and eliminate any negative beliefs that are holding you back. 7. Develop winning mindset traits. You need to develop the 6 winning mindset traits that will provide you with the mental toughness to be a winner every time. These traits are always making a start, prioritize, focus, persistence, review and organization. 8. Establish a daily routine. With the right daily routine, you will create the right neural associations in your brain by convincing your subconscious mind that you are serious about developing a winning mindset. Read your why statement, your goals and your positive affirmations at least once a day. Keep a journal. Now that you know what you have to do to develop a winning mindset, it is time for you to take action. Don't just read this guide and then let it gather digital dust on your hard drive. This is your life, so follow the steps and apply what you have learned. Most people have no idea what they really want, so by deciding this you will be streets ahead of the majority of the population. But don't stop there, set your goals and take the actions necessary to achieve them. Work tirelessly on controlling your thoughts and developing the mental toughness you need to keep on going when things get difficult. And you need to believe that things will get difficult for you. We hope that you enjoyed reading The Winning Mindset Formula and that you found this guide informative and inspiring. Start right now by learning how your brain works and then following the steps to make the changes required to develop a winning mindset. We sincerely hope that you develop your winning mindset and get everything you want from life.